Sup ding dongs, Apple just ended their Worldwide Developers Conference. I've casually watched a few of them over the years, but this one was by far the most entertaining. That's coming from a non-tech nerd, so it must have been good. Now, this will be the first year that 30 sessions will be live streamed after the main stream, but let's focus on the stuff you guys care about. The stuff like, what the fuck's Apple doing to my computer? What's gonna happen to my phone? Can I buy an Apple Watch? What's Apple Music? Let's break down all those things, starting with Apple's new operating system, OS 10 or OS 10 El Capitan. The main two focuses for this upgrade is experience and performance, like every other upgrade ever. On the experience side, Spotlight search is more intuitive. Spotlight can look up sports information, weather, even specific files using natural language. They use the example of searching for files that the user created last June. Spotlight and Finder will display all the text documents you created in that month. Pretty cool. Notes and Safari both got a facelift, more so Safari. You are now able to drag tabs over to the left, pinning them to the tab bar, an easier way to bookmark, if you will. My favorite, similar to Chrome and other browsers, if audio is being played, an icon will appear in the URL bar, and you can choose to mute it from that icon or find where the audio is coming from and end it. Another cool thing has to be Split View, which literally splits the screen to run two apps simultaneously. It's all a part of Apple's initiative to making a cleaner and smoother running OS. Also, don't freak out, but they're changing the main font to San Francisco so it can match better with the Apple Watch font. I said chill. It's just font. As for performance, OS 10 is 1.4 times faster than the previous OSs. App switching is 2 times faster. Launching email messages is twice as fast, and PDF previews launch 4 times faster. Also, El Capitan is adopting Metal from the iOS, which improves the efficiency of rendering graphics. Hopefully, this leads to more developers creating games for Apple's desktop. El Capitan is available for developers now and will be a free upgrade for the public in the fall. Now on to iOS 9. The big selling point for iOS 9 is intelligence. Siri looks sleeker and is a little bit smarter. They like to show off that she's better at setting smart reminders now, like to go back to a website that you looked at earlier in the day or to get the coffee you left on your car roof, dummy. Proactive Search is a service that learns about the things you like and predicts what you will want in the future. Like it will start playing music if you plug in your headphones at a certain point in the day if it thinks you will go running. Proactive can suggest the identity of an unknown number based on your email log, which sounds kind of creepy. And the smarter Spotlight search will help you look up recipes from certain apps, conversion charts, and so on. Apple will now require two-factor identification for logins with iCloud to protect your private information and data. A little late to the game, but better late than never. Apple Maps got an update with transit information, but I'm still hesitant to use it over my Google Maps. The real-time transit info is enticing though. HomeKit got an update that now allows you to control the security in your smart house along with your lights, thermostat, and so on. Apple Pay will now be working with Square to release Apple Pay readers to the public. Apple Pay will now include Discover cards, store-specific credit and debit cards, and rewards cards for a number of retailers. Also say bye-bye to Passbook because it's now being called Wallet because that's what it's always been. Apple Pay will now be coming to the UK and will work with numerous bank stores and public transit. A new news app has been unveiled allowing you to subscribe to numerous news outlets and genres and shoving them into one beautifully crafted interface. News will be available in the US, UK, and Australia. It was also talked about that battery life will be increased by 1 hour due to efficiency, and a new switch will be included called low power mode that is said to save 3 hours of battery life when switched on. That way you don't have to search around through your phone for those apps to turn off or lower your brightness and whatnot. Over on the iPad, multitasking will be included on iOS 9. There's slide over, which allows you to view secondary apps. There's picture in picture, which allows you to play video when looking at other apps. Then split view, like on El Capitan, allows you to split the real estate of the screen between two apps. However, split view will only work on the iPad Air 2, so don't hold your breath, everyone else on the planet. Fun news. You know when you had to remove all those apps and files to download iOS 8? Well, iOS 9 will only require 1.3 gigs instead of the 4.6 gigs that iOS 8 required. The free upgrade will be available this fall to the public, and the beta will be available today. Oh, and it will work with all the devices that were compatible with iOS 8. Apple Watch is getting a new OS so soon. You can customize watch faces with photos, photo albums, even time lapses. This new time travel feature allows you to rotate the digital crown to show future events that will be coming up for you, like flights or how much charge is left in your electric car and so on. Nightstand mode allows you to better utilize your watch while it's charging. It's easier to add friends to your friend page, and you can now make FaceTime audio calls from your watch. You can watch videos and listen to them from your watch, and most importantly, native apps will be coming to your watch that don't require your phone to be nearby to work. Don't worry, the watch can handle them. All the updates for Apple Pay and Maps will be compatible with the Apple Watch update. Now someone just has to buy me one so I can experience these updates for myself. Lastly, and most importantly, at least for me, was the unveiling of Apple Music, a streaming service from Apple that's just $9.99 a month. Apple Music plans to revolutionize the music service by catering to your preferences. They're also releasing a 24/7 worldwide radio station called Beats Radio 1, which has actual shows, and it's not just some dude's playlist on repeat for hours. And Connect, which is basically a social media platform that connects users to the artists they love. It's very photo and video oriented and is meant to promote all artists, not just the top tier artists out there. I know I didn't say that great, but I'm gonna keep going. The more intelligent Siri works well with Apple Music. Apple showed off by doing a voice search for the song from Selma, and bam, John Legend's voice filled the room. This service is coming June 30th along with a new iTunes, thank God. Fun news part 2. You will get a free trial for the first 3 months if you're an Apple user. Also, if you want to share, you can pay $14.99 a month so that 6 family members can use the same service and get their own individual accounts. And fuck, the biggest news, Apple Music is coming to Android in the fall. Fuck. Spotify CEO Daniel Ek responded to this Apple Music news with a 2-word tweet. Oh, okay. So out of all this news, what got you guys the most excited? Was it El Capitan, maybe iOS 9? How about Apple Music? Is Spotify donezo? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to learn more about the dev kits, please check out the links in the description. I just wanted to cover the things that you, the consumer, would be most excited about. Oh, and Drake was there. I'm Sam.